Hi everyone. So, this is my podcast where we're reviewing movies. Actually, I haven't really come up with a name with it yet, if I'm quite honest. I'm still kind of pondering in my head, but I really wanted to get right into it and make it. And it's a movie that I've been told to watch a lot that we're reviewing today, and I put it off for a long time, if I'm honest. But I'm I'm a bit conflicted about it, honestly, but I'm glad I came around to it. We're going to be reviewing Bill Murray's Groundhog Day today. So, let's get into it. So, if you don't know the plot of the movie at all or anything like that, it's pretty simple. It came out in 1993, and it's about a weatherman in a small local area who's played by Bill Murray, who is a little bit bitter, just a tiny bit grumpy, and he goes off to this other small little town in the middle of nowhere. He has to go there every single year to, as he calls it, the rat, but really it's a groundhog, to see the prediction the groundhog gives on Groundhog Day for the rest of the season. Now, it's a little bit lighthearted. It's a bit of a family fun movie, is kind of the interpretation of it, I'd say. Didn't get a hard rating or anything like that. It's definitely, made in the 90s, things like that. It was directed by, I think, a Harold Ramis, something like that. So basically, like, not to be rude, but a bit of a no-name. So, uh, the story goes that he enters this town, and, as I said, pretty bitter individual, nothing too great in life, and every single day relives itself. When he falls asleep on Groundhog's Day, it restarts on Groundhog's Day. And he starts in the same place no matter what, every single day. So, as you can imagine, a little bit cool at first. He didn't take it quite so cool, but it turns into a nightmare. And eventually, it kind of destroys him. He starts to predict every single day perfectly. He can change up the days and do different things, but it doesn't change the fact that he's just going to wake up and relive it. Uh, so, I had a lot of questions about the movie. Not even like criticisms or feelings about how well it's done, but just general questions about the canon and multiverse and universe of the Groundhog Day world. Mainly to do with the wake-up locations, and also with how much change you can do in a location, or how far you can drive away. And it does answer a few of those questions. Like, I was making some questions while I was going through that it answers, like, what if you die? Or what if you tried to leave town? Or what if you tried to just stay up the whole night? It answers all those in their own unique way. But my biggest question about it is Bill Murray, or as he's known in the movie, I believe it was Phil Connors, but Phil Connors, how many days does he relive? The movie shows at least 40, but how many is it really? Is it just 40? Is it 100? Has he been doing this for a billion years? Has he lived more than all of humanity's sum total life, reliving the same day, again and again? Has he answered some of our fundamental questions? What is it like to be immortal? How boring does it get? Also, there's a matter of the cascading effect of his actions. Does each time that he falls asleep, a new universe gets born where the last one continues on without him? Or does it actually go back in time? If so, what happens to him when he goes back in time? Is he transferring his consciousness to the past time? Or is he replacing the version of himself in the past? This starts to bring in other philosophical questions, such as uh, the teleportation paradox, uh, and a few other things along the lines of Theseus's ship, relating to the change of character he has over time, and what really is defined as him anymore when he's constantly going back in time. And even though it's only been a small period of time, he's changed dramatically in the eyes of everybody else. It has a lot of questions, but not too many answers. I don't think I mind that. So, overall, I'd give it, I don't know, 3 out of 5? Alright, see ya.